And today's starting pitcher, Hyder Montero. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
1-1 now. And there's one down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Big time power. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball there. Montero goes 6'1", 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. The 0-2. Got him. And there are two down. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Back in Comerica Park. And on the mound for the A's in this one, Michael Wacha. And Siggy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Here's Adley Rutschman. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Right through there for a strike. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights it off. He'll see another. McGonigal gets his lead at first with nobody out. Pitch misses there, and a count now even up.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And a foul ball. Oh, 1 now. And that one is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Jose Ramirez. And a ground ball to first, and that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. To the right side, Albies slings to first and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, center fielder Michael Harris, the second.
This one in the air center field. Takes it in for the out. Now the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Tyler Soderstrom.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes the runner. He will score, and the A's have moved out in front. It's an RBI single, 1-0. That one lifted to left. And that'll do it. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the second. Ozzie Albies up now for the Tigers.
Ball in.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And the tying run is on base.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield with a knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Ball, that's in.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And a 2-1 on the way. That one missing inside.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
And here is Zach McKinstry.
Inside, ball one.
Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-1. Just missed. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The flip. There's one.
He's out.
To first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there. On the ground. To Elliott, second for one. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential time. On to the third inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Elly De La Cruz. Montero back to work. High fly ball, right field. McKinstry has a beat on it. And a quick out, number one. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. And a swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
And there's a foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Schwarber leads off first with one away. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases.
Nope.
That's a laser base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
At the plate, Michael Harris the second, and it gets down for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. In the air, left side. Green moving under this one. Two down. Carlos Cortez will hit next. First and second, two down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 here.
Ball 2.
Good job to fight that one off. 2 on, 2 outs. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. A 3-run homer. Their second home run of the year. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Jacob Wagaspat.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
2 down, nobody on. Hernandez settles underneath it, and that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. Back at Comerica Park, set for the bottom of the 3rd.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that pitcher work to get you out.
Yeah.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next offering misses. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Adley Rutschman, struck out swinging his first time. In the air, right field. Out, number 2. What a stop. Fires to first. In the dirt. Great pick. Got him. As we go to the top of the 4th. Stepping in, Lawrence Butler.
You know, these Athletics really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. You just can't average 2 runs per inning without a complete team effort from the lineup. Everyone's been doing their job, setting up the next hitter and taking care of their own business at the plate.
The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Hit in the air, left field. Green settles under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the A's, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
In the air to left center. Hernandez makes his way towards it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
These hitters like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Wagaspat, 32 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. And out of here. He hammers one out to right. Slides for the stop. Nicely done for the out. Bottom 4. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Strike 2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
2-2 now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and sends a rocket to right. One up, one down.
An 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. And the 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The Athletics up big in this one. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hammer, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The 0-1. In the air, right field. Butler gets under it. Takes it in for the out. Now a chance for Heriberto Hernandez. He reached out a walk his first time.
Ball, that's in. No, that's low.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Alonso off of first with 2 away. Cuts and misses. It's a strike. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. Check swing. No appeal. Ball 1.
You know, these A's putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
I say that about the mental edge because on the mound, it's extremely frustrating to not be able to put hitters away, and that's exactly what we've seen here.
Right side, Alonso. He'll do it himself, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom. Here's a 1-2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hernandez on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here in Detroit, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Well, these Tigers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone.
Ball.
You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Next offering is fouled back.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
This one lifted in the air, left field, and there's one away. Fouled off to the right. The Tigers with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through that one for strike 2. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. On the ground, right side. Olsen steps on the bag. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. And the batter will be the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal.
Oh, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Two down, nobody on. Towards first, Olsen. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at Comerica Park. Now the third baseman, Carlos Cortez. So they turn things over to the righty, Will Vest.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. The 0-2. Ground ball to the right side. Alonso takes it to the bag, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Second baseman Jeff McNeil.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Inside, almost got him. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Green moving under it. 2 down. Lawrence Butler up next for the A's.
Right fielder Lawrence Butler.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Got a change up and a pretty good one too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
Foul ball. And a big swing and a miss.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Up next for the A's.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's already homered here in this one. 2 aboard, 2 outs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the 6th. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Adley Rutschman. Smoked on the ground a second. Whips it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. It's a ball. He shoots one out to right. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Just off the inside edge. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Line drive, base hit, right field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Michael Kelly taking over on the mound.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
That one fouled off. Here's the 0-2. And he chases that one. And 2 away now. Here's the center fielder, Heriberto Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. On the money. Nice play. We go to the top of the 7th. Matt Olson up to the plate.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Called strike right there.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Outside, that's a ball.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Line drive, base hit.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Brennan Hannafy.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Fair ball. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Tyler Soderstrom digs in now. Very high with that one. And it's 1-0.
That's ball 2.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a miss as he was late. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying. And that ball is out of here. A 3-run dinger. Swing and a foul straight back. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the top half of inning number 7. This one in the air, center field. Hernandez on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
For the A's, second baseman Jeff McNeil.
Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. That's not coming back. Second home run of the inning for him. Kyle Finnegan into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty. Check swing, and he went 0-1. Rips that one to right. And that's the 3rd out. Now it's the right fielder, Zach McKinstry. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Luis Morales.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Going 1. The A's up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air to left center. De La Cruz under this one. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. Back to the top of the order. Kevin McGonigal up now for the Tigers. 1 for 3. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Tap foul at the plate. The 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Chases the changeup in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low-key.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now? Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Langoliers at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Olsen around second, headed for third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Man at second. On a line. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and the lead continues to grow. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Adley Rutschman. Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Fastball for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
On the ground to the left, and that's a fair ball. Around second, on his way to third. Here comes the throw. Not in time. He's safe, and it's second and third with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Ball 1.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-0.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Next pitch is outside. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. He goes down looking.
Ball inside.
Two on, 1 out. Nice grab to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Ozzy Albies up to the plate. In the air, right field. Butler under it. And the inning is over. 13-3.